what's going on. I don't know if there's going to be anybody here, and I don't know if you can hear me. I am sitting, oh, I got a beer. By the way, I'm sitting in a restaurant in the airport. Just got done with a one-day workshop in San Diego, California. Flew down this morning on a 6 a.m. flight, flying home on a 7:30 flight. And I wanted to hop in here real quick while I'm waiting to get some food and drop some lines, some lessons. This workshop was all about something that, well, it's sort of being termed intent-based branding across the board. It's really content branding and crushing content branding. The guys that I came to see, one of the guys' name is Frank Kern. The other guy's name is Brad Bearden. Brad is Frank's Facebook ads guy, and they basically broke down their whole system. It's a lot of stuff that I've been talking to you about, a lot of stuff that I've been implementing with my firm, but basically I was offered the opportunity to come down here for free. They literally wrote me a check for my plane ticket, and so I couldn't say no. Basically, I'm paying for my dinner and Ubers to and from their office, and that's it. So let's talk about 3 things that I learned today that I think are going to be able to help you in your law firm, and if you actually take action and do something. So number 1 is going to be you need to be creating content every day, and the more content that you create, the better. I am in a process of implementing a system. If you are in the back room, you already know about the system that will sort of take one piece of content like this and turn it into like 6 or 7 different pieces of content. I saw how these guys today take one piece of content and turn it into like 30 pieces of content, which is crazy. So I'm going to start doing that, and you should too. They do a lot of testing. They spend a lot of money, and they track a lot of analytics. And what they've found and what they've learned is that the more content you post, the more money you make, the more goodwill you create, the bigger your brand becomes, the more people want to see you and hang out with you and work with you. So do that. Let's see. So that's the takeaway number 1, I guess, is create more content, or be creating content every day, like this tube live. It's got to be from the heart. It's got to be on the phone. It doesn't have to be on the phone, but it needs to be real and pretty raw, because that's what people like. You know, think about, as you're watching this video right now, if you're liking what you're seeing, if you like what I'm saying, you know, it makes a big difference. And as long as you're sort of giving good content, being nice, that's what the key is. So takeaway number 2, is that, look, you got to be, and they don't even talk about this because people are scared off by it, but you got to be willing to spend a little bit of money on advertising, on paid advertising. And by a little bit of money, we're talking about, you know, $15, $20, $30 a day, which amounts to, you know, between $500 and $1,000 a month. If you're not willing to make that kind of investment in your business, then it's going to be hard for you to get ahead anyway. So, you know, just keep that in the back of your mind. Be ready to sort of put some money behind this content that you're creating to get it out there to the masses. And then last but not least, I think the one thing I've learned, and that hopefully scares all you guys, is that if you don't start doing this stuff and you're in estate planning, at least I'm gonna come and get you, because it's just too easy, quite frankly. And the other thing too is, if you're listening to this and you're not coming to the workshop, if you're not learning how to do this yourself, and the workshop is April 5th in Kansas City. If you click the link below, put your name in there, I'll send you some information, right? It's April 5th, Kansas City. We're gonna be talking about this stuff. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing, and I'm gonna show you how to do it too. But this works for criminal defense, it works for bankruptcy, it works for family law, it works for estate planning, it works for business, it works for everybody. That's the other thing, by the way. I give you a bonus takeaway number 4. Something I learned today from some of the other people out there too, that I was curious about, but I'm confident that it works now because I've heard too many people say it does. By the way, click the link below and come and say hello. Come and see me. There's only 18 spots left for the workshop. They're going to be sold out, and you're going to miss out, and someone's going to take your business. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, right? Hashtag. The 4th thing that I learned is that, and I was curious about this, because I'm helping a buddy out with this too. Is that these don't have to be long-term brand building types of exercises. If you have a practice area that is urgent, so like criminal defense, family law, bankruptcy, tax evasion, tax evasion, this stuff will work because basically you're putting this content out there and you're identifying people that will likely be interested in it, and they self-select. So by watching the video, they self-select and tell you who they are, and so it works. It just works. So, you know, at the end of the day, I hope that you are willing to invest in yourself, like I've been willing to invest in myself and in you. And A, you start making videos like this, and B, you start or you sign up and decide to come and see me in Kansas City on April 5th, okay? buildingalawfirm.com/Q2 workshop. That's another thing I learned that's going to change pretty soon. So just hit that link up if you're interested, and love to talk to you. Otherwise, maybe tell me what your biggest fear is with making a video. If you're watching this, if you get all the way down here, leave me a comment. Tell me what your biggest fear is making a video. I'd love to sort of talk to you about it and maybe make some more videos like this to help you get over that fear, because this is the wave of the future. And if you're not doing it, you're going to miss out. All right, that is it. Hey, thank you so much, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.